It is Tune-Up Tuesday, and today we are learning how to prepare our homes for colder weather. So here to help us is home expert and interior designer Kristy Kay. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Oh, we're so happy to have you because, yesterday was the first day of winter. We know that there are a lot of things that we have to do around the house. What should we start with?
Let's get that home ready for hibernation. So we're going to start outside with those gas-powered tools. Here I have a power washer. We're talking lawnmower, weed whacker. A simple thing you can do is add some fuel stabilizer. And what this does is a couple important things. It protects the engine from erosion and guarantees a quick startup come spring. I love this one because it has the self-measuring tool on here. And they also come in small sizes too. You want 1 ounce for every 2.5 gallons of gas. So you really want to know how big your tank is. You also want your tank 95% full when you add it, and let it run for 5 minutes so it can disperse through the engine.
Okay. So obviously, there may be some people out there who enjoy clearing gutters. Most people probably don't want to do that. Do you think it's necessary to do every single year?
It's so important. We love the foliage, but we don't love a nice dam. So something like this here is inserted into the downspout of your gutter, and it prevents the ice from building up around the leaves.
Oh.
So with proper drainage, the water can still go down the downspout. And I like this one because it's moldable, and it's $2. So it's a great tool for outside. So another tip I'd love to talk about also are sealing up those gaps and cracks. So where your foundation meets the edge of your house, the concrete to the wood, it can shift over time and create some spaces. I also like to check the holes around your utilities where they enter the house. So this is almost like a hair mousse for your house. You squirt 50% in, and it expands and hardens and creates a weather-tight barrier. Super important.
Do you have to clean out the edges so it looks neat?
Yes.
You can if you want to. When it hardens, you take a bread knife and you can or a butter knife even, and
you can just
cut it right
cut
off.
it off. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, so that's a great tip. The next one we want to talk about is super important, and it's your smoke detectors. Whether you're an owner or a renter, you want to know the last time those batteries have been replaced. If you don't, pick a date and replace. Go around the whole house and replace them. And you also want to test them. The instructions are usually right on the casing itself. And the last key here is to note if it's a smoke detector and carbon monoxide detector. You want both. If it's not, you can buy a plug-in version. And you want one in every bedroom, in your main areas, and also down in the basement by your heating source.
That's a good idea.
That's really important.
Just get it over with and do it. Yep.
Talk to me about WD-40. You said it's your best friend. You can use it for almost everything.
Oh, my God. We love it inside, but let's take it outside. So it comes with this great little tip on here. This red helps you really get into small spaces. So a couple things. You can spray those garden tools, and what this does is prevent rust over the winter and build up next spring. And you can also spray your outdoor furniture screws, and this will help also prevent rust over time as well. And one of my favorite tips on WD-40 is you can actually create a waterproof barrier on your snow boots. So
really?
Some fun things there. Yep. And if you don't have WD-40, we do have a couple pantry items that can swap out for certain things. So olive oil, some non-stick cooking spray are great on stubborn metal zippers, or even that area around your car door, that rubber barrier. If you give that a spray with the non-stick spray, it won't freeze shut in the next storm.
Wow.
Wow.
That's really good advice. And I have used olive oil on my squeaky doors because I ran out of WD-40. So you're right. You've got stuff in your pantry you can use.
Learn something every day.
You can.
Kristy, thank you so much for these tips and more. Head to today.com/shop.